Well, I thought I'd come out here in the greenhouse and mess around a little bit, see what's going on. I've been out here weeding and tying strings up and pulling suckers off of the tomato plants. I got one side done, about 75 plants or so, something like that. I don't even bother to count them anymore. I just try and fill in the space and get as much as I can packed in here and get them done. Got stuff going everywhere. I saw a tomato somewheres in here earlier. Oh, there it is. A little tomato right there. Don't mind my dirty hands. That's the first one. Those are Cherokee purples. They're going to be nice. They're kind of a beefsteak, semi-beefsteak. The seeds that I wanted to order for this year, something happened to them last year at the end of the season, and they discovered a rare form of blight on the plant. So rather than propagate that blight into another season, they decided just to destroy everything and start over. So they took the seed that they had in storage in the freezer and tried to get those started so they'll have some for next year. So I've got an order in for next year. I got a few cucumbers. These are English Telegraph cucumbers. They're going very slow. I don't know if they prefer it to be cooler or hotter, but sometimes it gets 100 degrees in here during the daytime, even with the doors wide open, ventilation. But I've got to get on this side over here, and I've got to weed and clean them out, and then the ones that are growing tall enough, I'll go ahead and tie the strings down and get them going. But it's pretty cool in here today. It's trying to rain, and it's 60, 61 degrees in here. But this side over here is something, I don't know what's going on, but the productivity rate, these plants here are doing a lot slower on this side here than the other side. The other side, they're blooming and ready to start bearing fruit. Well, one of them is bearing fruit, but these over here, they're still trying to get out of their vegetative state. Sometimes I feel like that's what I'm in, a vegetative state. I got weeds back here that are going crazy. I hate this pickle weed. This stuff is aggravating as hell. It grows so quick. It grows about a foot a day. And you go in there and yank it one day and it's right back the next, laughing at you. But I get in here on these cool days, these mornings, and get this stuff done before it gets too hot. And I had some critters in here chewing up the leaves on these plants, and I had to go get some organic 7 dust. I had a hard time finding that because of the virus. Stuff is not getting stocked like it needs to be. And I got some of it down on the plants. I'm going to have to go over them again because where I watered and stuff in there. And then, of course, they've been sweating and water dripping off the plastic on the greenhouse has washed some of it off. So I got to start over again, and I'll dust them down in a little while, probably Wednesday or so. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here eating now. I think if it was, it's got a mouthful of dust and bonine, and it's decided it wants to go dine someplace else. So that's all I can do is just run them off and keep an eye out for them and bring them back and give them another taste if they come back. I'm working on the shed right now, trying to get that finalized. I got concrete coming Tuesday, so I'm trying to get everything preset and all set up, ready to go for that. I've got the tower's done. I got steel pipe insert in that, ready for the wind turbine. I've got to make a rubber gasket to go on that to seal that shield off, because the cameras that I'm going to put up for the sunrise and sunset go right in here underneath of it. That way it keeps the snow and stuff off of it in the wintertime. And everything else is ready to go. It's got 3 coats of paint on it. And I've got the form ready over here. I got the bolts and the hinges all ready to go. They'll be set in the concrete. Then when the tower's moved and set back here, it'll be welded to those hinges, and that'll make it safer and easier for me to pull up there. And there's a winch mounted up there on the balcony. That's what cranks it up. And I got to figure a way to make that more permanent so it's out of sight and it doesn't look so tacky. And everything else is going pretty good today. Kind of cool day, nice, quiet. Everybody burned all their energy up last night messing around with 4th of July celebrating. Got the big old flag up there. That's a 6-foot by 10-foot American flag. Nice, pretty nice flag. It's got hand sewn, not hand sewn, but machine sewn embroidered stars on it, which I think is nice. It's triple stitched and stuff to make it wind resistant. That thing cost me $33. Well worth it though. And just messing around here today. Trying to clean up my porch. I got a bunch of stuff here I need to get rid of. I got to get this fixed up. I'm going to stack firewood in here for the winter. So I've got to get all this junk out of the way so I can do that. While I'm doing that, I'm trying to cook my little boy some chicken in there. My little four-legged buddy. He loves his chicken thighs. He's a chicken freak. I think there's something about that. He'd rather have that than dog food. Of course, I think any dog would. Well, I just thought I'd give you a little update on what I'm doing. I'm just messing around here, trying to keep from being bored. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good day. Bye.